Hello there and welcome back to another video. I know this is one that many of you have been looking forward to, and there's a big question on the screen now. What's the oldest loco on the SVR? Well, let's have a guess. 50 seconds for you to put your predictions in the comments down below now. Do it like right now. Pause the video if you need an extra bit of time. Don't look at the screen to help you, because none of the locos on the screen will help. Okie dokie, so let's take a look. The 686, which was renumbered as number 14, the Lady Armichdale, is the oldest loco at the Severn Valley Railway Highley engine house. The Severn Valley say that this was their first loco to leave the railway for an event, of which they had to repaint the loco as Thomas for a Thomas the Tank Engine visit elsewhere in the country. This was before her nameplate, the Lady Armichdale, was added, so they didn't need to worry about that getting in the way, which was probably better off, really. The Lady Armichdale was built by the Hunslet Engine Company. The wheel configuration is an 060. Status is out of service, as you can see here. Loco number was 686. Other numbers when it joined the MSC was 14. And it was built in 1898, I believe. In 1963, it was sold by the MSC, to the ICI. In 1969, it arrived on the Severn Valley, and in 2009, it last steamed because of a technical fault. However, in the previous video, when I went to the Highley engine house, I didn't actually publish that video because there wasn't enough stuff to make it worth publishing. Sorry about that. But the last time I went to the Highley engine house, Lady Armichdale was nowhere to be seen. So, not 100% sure where she is at the moment, but hopefully she's okay. She might be being restored, who knows? So, what went on with 686 when she was in service then? So the locomotive had a number of special features to enable it to work heavy trains around tight curves of the extensive railway networks. These included cart seat leading axle boxes and flanges centre driving wheels. Leaf springs were fitted to the front two axles and coil springs on the rear axles. During the First World War, the MSC stopped using locomotive names and introduced numbers. 686 becoming number 14. One nameplate was retained and fixed to the rear inside of the cab, where it can still be seen today, although 686 is not sufficiently powerful to haul service trains. 686 acted as a station pilot and a shunter. She hauled a number of works trains and gave occasional footplate rides at Bridgnorth. The locomotive also appeared in several film and TV productions, including BBC Horizon documentary on railway accidents in 1972. Hopefully she wasn't involved in the accident too much. And she also appeared as a Russian locomotive in The Incredible Robert Baldrick in the same year, 1972. That was on her first boiler ticket. Moving on now to her second boiler ticket. This loco has actually had quite a lot of time that she's served, and she's got a lot of memories. The heavy overhaul was carried out between 1972 and 1981, during which several modifications were made to 686. These included fitting vacuum brakes to allow use on passenger trains, and the installation of an improved lubrication system and a new ventilation hatch in the cab roof. After re-entering service in 1981, 686 resumed the role of occasional station pilot and works train locomotive. Visits were made to Highley in 1983 and 1986 to the newly opened Crew Heritage Centre in 1988, with 686 hauling passenger services on the demonstration lines at both locations. After 9 years, the locomotive was finally withdrawn from service on Good Friday, 1989, with a leaking boiler tubes. She then went into the Highley engine house, where she has been seen for a long time. I can't exactly say been seen to this day, because the last time I went she wasn't there. So if anyone knows where that's gone, you can let me know in the comments. Moving on then to 813, which is up next as the oldest operational steam loco. If you got this right down in the comments section at the start, well done. 813 is the only loco on the SVR to be built exactly in the year 1900. It was built by some people in Swindon Works and designed by Hudswilk Clark for the Port Talbot Railway, not the Severn Valley. (813) is seen here at Port Talbot Railway, where the loco was designed to be. You can see it fits in quite nicely there. 813's life and preservation then is as follows. The loco arrived on the SVR on the 25th of November 1967. Following domestic restoration, she appeared as a static exhibit at Rail 150 in 1975 and briefly returned to steam in 1976. However, it was quickly found that further restoration work was required, and obviously they didn't do a good job last time. The loco was able to steam again though in 1984 and visited Didcot as part of the GWR 150 celebrations, but again suffered from mechanical problems and was taken out of service. In other words, it never really worked properly until the SVR got their hands on it. The loco was restored out of use until 1996 before undergoing a thorough overhaul and rebuild at Bridge North. She successfully returned to steam in summer year 2000. Despite her small size, she was pressed straight into service on the SVR due to a temporary loco shortage. 813 visited a large number of other railways around the UK before being withdrawn in the year 2009 for her next major overhaul at Bridge North. This was completed by August 2016, and after test runs, 813 was moved to Kidderminster for painting in September. So it got a new coat of paint, which was, well, it was in September, so it was probably early Christmas present, shall we say. And to Bridge North again on the 8th of October for sign writing. So it's been dragged around all over the place. The locomotive then featured in the season's final gala, held over the first weekend of November in 2016. At the end of 2019, 813 had recorded a total of 17,269 miles in preservation on the SVR alone, which is pretty impressive. Here's 813 at Highley. And just to finish the video off, we've got a shout out for LEWIS CARTWRIGHT. Thank you for suggesting this video. It was an absolute great idea. Hope you enjoyed it.